My name is Stephen Lockwood. I'm co-founder of Water Street Studios and the gallery director here, and I have a studio here at number 2, and my background is sculpture, and I have a major in sculpture from Northern, and graduated quite a few years ago. And so I could show you a few sculptures that I have here on the outside of the studio and then on the inside as well. This one I think I made about 7 years ago. Has fiberglass resin on the outside and then metal structure on the inside, and stretched fiberglass cloth here on the outside with the fiberglass resin. And this is really thin, so it's more of a yellow color, where this is definitely much thicker, so it's a brown color. But I like to work with light in my sculptures, so I have some of these pieces either fluorescent tubing in my sculptures, or like using the sun or the gallery lights. And for this one, I'm using the sun going through here really makes a nice glow. And when the sun hits in here, if you're able to look through, I kind of burnt the inside of it, so it looks nice and dark and like an amber color on the inside. But this sculpture here is just something I started doing. I haven't finished. It's kind of in between commissions right now, so I wanted to do something for myself. But I'll do the same thing of stretching cloth or leather, or pouring maybe fiberglass resin in there, and have it, or I'd have fluorescent tubings behind it and light coming through. It's kind of nice because then you could see the light going through the fiberglass, which looks like stained glass. So I have metal going around on the outside with stretched leather in between the bars, which will be like the piece that's on the outside of my studio. And you'll see the fiberglass resin is going through right where the lights are at. And it's a great material to use to have light go right through. And in here as well I have wire mesh, so it has a different design element in there too. So I really like to work with pieces that go off the wall and in more of a relief form. And but really I find myself more as a formless artist, where I really want to work with forms instead of a topic that, you know, I need to talk about of myself or so. I just like the geometric forms of the triangles or circles, and with this piece I kind of want to make it look like pieces were moving in together, or able to slide, you know, the screen's able to slide and whatnot. So I try to work with positive and negative forms moving around with these geometric structures. I start my pieces usually on a big sheet of paper. I'll do all the drawing on the paper, and which is almost really the form of art itself, where I'll make everything exactly, you know, 90-degree measurements, or wherever I needed to have the metal literally fall on, and have the metal measured to exactly how wide I need each section to be. And then I just start laying the metal on the paper, and start welding it together, which creates all these burn holes, which I really like the look of the paper after all these holes are in it. And it's a great thing to possibly show and maybe frame, but have it in the show and show it as my 2D work of how I make my 3D sculptures, maybe even show the pieces next to it.